How many have you gone out hiking and had that experience where you're breathing in the fresh air and you look around and what you see is awe-inspiring? Okay, so you know what I'm talking about. The joy of hiking. I was out with David and David's group a couple weeks ago, and I thought, I need to relate my experience of hiking. I had such a great time. So why hike? Let's see if this thing will... It's not working. According to the American Hiking Society, there are great health benefits. I'm going to talk about losing weight, reducing heart disease, decreasing hypertension, which is high blood pressure, and it slows the aging process. So when you hike, you're exercising. If you do 10 or 15 minutes a day, you're going to lower your risk of heart disease. You're going to improve your blood pressure and blood sugar levels because you're going to be using the blood sugar you have inside you. You're going to have less, your level of blood sugar is going to be lower. When you exercise, you're going to increase your bone density. Now, you really have to be in a gym to build up your glutes, quadriceps, hamstrings, and the muscles in your hips and lower body. But it will strengthen them. So, the joy of hiking. It's great exercise. I don't know if any of you have taken like a 5 or 10 mile hike. You come back and sometimes you feel sore, but if you've been doing it a lot, you come back and say, I feel great. Especially if you do it right before work. You come in and you're not sleepy, you don't need that cup of coffee. Enjoy the outdoors. It's great to be out in the outdoors, the fresh air, the scenery, less stress, get away from work, get away from your family in some cases. In my case, I used to take my kids, we used to go hiking, it was great. Now, save money. How do you save money? Well, you can go on a vacation, stay in a hotel, or you can go hiking and camping, which is, it's less money than staying in a hotel. And the other thing is you can do it right in your own backyard. You can walk around the block in your neighborhood. That would be a hike. You don't have to drive somewhere or go on a trip somewhere to go on a hike. You can do it right in your own backyard. So if you're not hiking or if you're not biking, expand your horizons. Go out and do some hiking. Every day just go out, walk 15, 20 minutes. The other thing is every weekend try a new hike. I've tried hiking down by the river on both sides. Right across the street here, they have trails. There's lots of great places to hike in Sacramento. You can try a new one. You can join the club that I joined with David, and they go on a hike once a month. So what do you need to go on a hike? You need comfortable clothes. You don't need anything special. You just need something comfortable. Now, if I was going up somewhere hot, I would not be wearing a jacket. You see people in tank tops going on a hike. I would not wear a tank top because I burn real easy. Even if I put on sunscreen, I still burn. So just wear something comfortable, t-shirt. I usually wear long sleeves and long pants. A lot of people wear short sleeves and shorts. Just wear something comfortable. Make sure you have a hat. If it's sunny, it helps keep the glare out of your eyes. Sunscreen is really important. When I went out, I put some sunscreen on my neck. I forget, I get all red back here, and then I can't wear a shirt. I'm at work, and I'm forever pushing my collar back because it's touching the sunburn on the back of my neck. Water is important. And snacks, and if you're going to take a long walk, it's going to be around lunchtime, take a small meal. Take a sandwich or some snacks, trail mix, that kind of thing. Okay. When I went with David a couple Sundays ago, we were driving up Highway 49. This is what it looked like. And I do not know why this thing's not working. There it goes. Whoops.
So you got to point it at the PC and not the TV.
Thank you. So we were going up Highway 49. You can see all the trees. It kind of looks like the foothills here. We got to the trailhead. It says Cascade something trailhead. Little sign. They have some information there. It says take one. It was empty. All the cars were parked in a parking lot. So we started out on our walk. It was supposed to be level, but getting up to the trail, the main trail, we had to zigzag up a small hill. This is what it looked like. There's a little canal, the water's going by, and there's enough room there for a small car to go down. And what we were doing, or at least what I was doing, and one of the other guys named Neil was doing, is we were constantly looking down in this area. You know why, right? It's because when there's a storm or when the hill comes down, there's a possibility that you're going to find gold down in here. So we said, boy, if we found something the size of a tennis ball, you don't want to tell anybody where you got it. Or you say, I was digging in my backyard and I found this little piece of gold. Because if you find it here, you don't own it. We were just joking. Anyway, at the very beginning of the hike, there were homes, and I think some of the people in the homes set up these chairs. But it was really nice because we walked 4.5 miles out and 4.5 miles back. And so when we were coming back, we had these benches and we could sit down and rest on the benches. This is one of the views you can see out there. It's just the foothills, but it was breathtaking. You can see the haze out here and just trees as far as you can see. It was beautiful. The air was fresh. That's one of the things that when you're working here 5 days a week, feels like 7 days a week, and then you take a break on a weekend and you go out to see something like this, you know, that's awe-inspiring. There's our marker. It's a 4.0 marker. We went another half a mile, said 4.5. We turned around. It was the end of the trail, turned around and came back. But they had markers out there to tell us how far we were walking. So, why hike? For me, the number one reason is to enjoy hiking, to see things that I haven't seen before, to be with friends and enjoy my friends. And then there's all the other things that you get. There's those health reasons, those health benefits that you get. One of the things about walking 15 minutes a day, they say if you do it every day, it's going to add 7 miles. It's going to add 7 years to your life. So T.S. Eliot, only those who will risk going too far can possibly find out how far they can go. And that applies to Toastmasters as well. You know, what is out there? It's only how far you're risking to go. Madam Toastmaster.
Walk with me, talk with me, Dave.
0 seconds.
Hey, we're on this trip together. This is really cool. I'm going to give a speech about bonding with people and really making them feel the sympathy that they have with us. So, what's the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? Close your eyes, everyone. What's the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? God, I'm thinking Yosemite. What are you thinking?
I think we're in a PC environment, so Yosemite.
Twin, what are you thinking?
My son.
Your son. That's a landscape in itself. But each one is different, right? Now, close your eyes again and breathe. What does it feel like? And what does it smell like to be a breathing organism in this incredibly beautiful scene that you've created for yourself, or that the world's created for you to live in? It's amazing. We all have that feeling, but it's all different for each one of us. That's incredible. Now, walk with me, talk with me. Whenever I hear you speak, Mario, you always speak with a sense of authority and confidence. You do that really well. You could speak about Twinkies or ding-dongs or baseball, which you may not know anything about, and do it with a sense of authority, with a sense of confidence. It's one of the things I like about you. In details, there's no loss for details. Okay? Now, I was sort of interested in being the evaluator, the bonding aspect, the sympathy aspect, and you taking a look around, which is one of the requirements that says, are you reading the group? You know where they are. Well, you lost me at my blood pressure. You had me at breathing, but you lost me at the blood pressure. So when you're looking at doing a keynote speech,
2 minutes.
thank you. You might want to take a look at the emotional thing that we're doing. So walk with me, talk with me for another 30 seconds. What do you think about this, and why are we here? Why are we here? We're walking on this hike together? I can smell you sweating. I can see it on your brow. I can even see some color on your cheeks now. It's like we're really here doing this hike, not looking at words on a screen.
2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Not looking at a sign that doesn't have the things in the containers, but we're actually here together. And there was really rich humor in there, like about the gold thing. What if we really had found one? Would we have faith in it? And let me ask you, I know you don't work 5 days a week here, you work 4, but does it feel like 7?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Well, thank you for this walk with me, talk with me. Now you may resume your position. And I just wanted to...
3 minutes.
I just wanted to do that because you're a great speaker, and I think you need to pay more attention to the feelings on a speech like this. If you're talking about stocks, that's something different. But you had an opportunity to really bond with us, to bring us into your speech, and I think you missed that opportunity. Thank you.